Hello, light seekers. Today, we're exploring a deeply emotional and comforting topic: what happens to our beloved dogs after they pass away, according to the teachings of Chico Xavier. As a revered Brazilian medium and spiritist, Chico Xavier provided profound insights into the afterlife, not just for humans but for animals as well. He believed that animals possess a spiritual essence that transcends physical death, much like humans. So, what happens to our pets after they die? According to Chico Xavier, animals are welcomed into the spirit realm, where they are cared for and loved. Their spirits continue to evolve and can even reincarnate. Let's dive deeper into this comforting journey. First, let's understand the spiritual essence of animals. Chico Xavier taught that pets have souls that are pure and innocent, often vibrating at a higher spiritual frequency. This spiritual essence moves on to the afterlife once their physical bodies can no longer sustain them. The purity and innocence of these souls allow them to transition smoothly into the spirit world. After death, pets embark on an afterlife journey. Immediately after passing, their souls are guided by spirit entities to a peaceful place. Here, they are not alone, they are welcomed and cared for by loving spirits who understand their needs and emotions. This transition is filled with love and comfort, ensuring that pets feel safe and secure in their new environment. One of the most heartwarming aspects of Chico Xavier's teachings is the idea of reunions in the spirit world. Pets often meet their previous owners and other animals they were bonded with. This reunion is a moment of immense joy and love, providing comfort to both the pet and the owner. It reassures us that the bond we share with our pets is eternal and transcends physical boundaries. Spirit guides play a crucial role in an animal's afterlife. These guides help pets adjust to their new environment and continue their spiritual journey. They ensure that the transition is smooth and filled with love and care. Spirit guides are compassionate and understanding, providing the support that pets need to thrive in the spirit world. Chico Xavier also spoke about the possibility of reincarnation. Pets may choose to return to the physical world, often to reunite with their beloved owners. This explains why some pets seem to have an instant connection with us, as if they've known us from another lifetime. Reincarnation allows pets to continue their spiritual evolution and fulfill their soul's purpose. Finally, there are numerous stories of pets communicating from the spirit world. These messages, often delivered through dreams or intuitive feelings, reassure us that our pets are happy and at peace. They remind us that love transcends all boundaries, including those of life and death. These communications are a testament to the enduring bond we share with our pets. Chico Xavier's teachings offer immense comfort and hope, affirming that our beloved pets continue to exist and thrive in the spirit world. Their journey doesn't end with physical death. It evolves into a new, beautiful phase. This understanding provides solace during times of loss and reminds us that our pets are always with us in spirit. If you found this video comforting, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Let's continue to seek the light within and around us, cherishing the bonds we share with all living beings. Thank you for watching, and may your hearts be filled with peace and love.